Hey, y'all, again, this is Sean Gerber with my CISSP exam questions on RCR 14. And this is put on by Reduce Cyber Risk and me, SeanGerber.com. Domain 4, Communication and Network Security. Okay, episode 14 on Domain 4, Communication and Network Security. All right, question 1. SD-WAN incorporates much of the same technology as SDN, but primary focus in which of the following? So SD is software defined. So SD-WAN incorporates much of the same technology as SDN, which is software defined networking, but is the primary focus of which of the following? Local area network, virtual private networks, wide area networks, or none of the above. Again, A is local area networks, B is private networks, C is wide area networks, and D is none of the above. Answer is C, wide area networks. So SD-WAN, again, it just comes down to software defined, and we talked about this with SDN networking. It's the same type of technology, but it's used from a WAN standpoint, which is your wide area network. And it simplifies the management and operation of your wide area network by decoupling or separating the network hardware from the control mechanism. And this is very similar to how software-defined networking implements virtualization technology to improve data center management and their operations. So I've seen SD-WAN used in enterprises, especially as it relates. It works very well when you have an enterprise that you have various nodes throughout the world, and you're using your wide area network. Well, then the software-defined wide area network allows for a much better utilization of the bandwidth. So it works really, really well. The reference on this is wikipedia.org, wiki SD-WAN. Next question. VoIP is a technology that allows what type of transmissions over the internet? VoIP is a technology that allows what type of transmissions over the internet? A, video. B, text messages. C, voice. D, none of the above. Again, A, video. Text messages is B. C is voice, or D is none of the above. Answer is C, right? Okay, so voice over IP is also called as VoIP, and it's not video, but it's voice. And it's commonly used to allow voice calls to be made using internet connections, and you see this a lot. It's also incorporated in many cases with the same protocol as you'll get with Skype and these other type of tools, but it allows you to use the internet instead of the standard phone lines to communicate with your voice. Now, it may only allow you to call people that use the same service, but others allow you to call anybody you want. And you can do, it's really changing so much, and it really has impacted the long-distance phone call companies dramatically. It works by encapsulating audio into data packets via a codec and then transmits them across an IP network and encapsulates them, puts them back in shape. And we talk about the OSI model and how that would encapsulate and move down the OSI model. The endpoints on a VoIP network include software applications running on computers, Skype. There is not Snapchat, but there's, gosh, I can't think of the name of it, that I communicate a lot with in Europe and Africa. WebRTC-enabled browsers, mobile devices, and VoIP phones. So again, a lot of the stuff is moving to this, and VoIP is a great opportunity, but it does have some challenges as it relates to if you do lose some packets, sometimes you can get some of the loss of the voice is not quite as crystal clear, or not always as consistent as a standard phone line. But I mean, considering the technology, it's pretty amazing. References are in the InfoSec Institute. You can check those out in the show notes. All right, next question. Wi-Fi networks are extremely popular for home and office locations, but what are some of the other typical uses? A, citywide Wi-Fi for citizens. B, campus-wide Wi-Fi for students. Ad hoc Wi-Fi direct for computers to computer communications. Or D, all of the above. Again, A is Wi-Fi networks are extremely popular in home office, but what are some of the other typical uses? City Wi-Fi for citizens. Campus Wi-Fi for students. Ad hoc Wi-Fi direct for computers to computer communications. Or D, all of the above. D, all of the above, right? So you get Wi-Fi that are available in different cities throughout the country. In the United States, I know there's various cities that have it around the world. I know other cities do this as well. I think Singapore is actually trying to push that through. And that this allows Wi-Fi for citizens just to have access to the internet. Campus-wide is if you're on college campuses, again, Wi-Fi for students. And then ad hoc Wi-Fi is where you would have it basically connecting one computer to another computer using direct point-to-point communications. So all of those are other uses for Wi-Fi. It's extremely prolific and works really well, especially as you're dealing now with coming up 5G. It's just going to be amazing with the cellular technology. All right, that's what I've got for these last questions on the RCR14. And if you want to check out SeanGerber.com, got some great stuff coming available through the CISSP certification. I've got exam questions. I've got study materials, all available at SeanGerber.com. In addition, I'm going to have some teaching and training opportunities on Sean Gerber that you can check out through a membership plan, because the ultimate goal is to help you pass the CISSP the first time. Don't do what I did, and I failed it the first time. And it was a lot of work for failing a test. It was brutal, but you definitely want to do it and pass it the first time. Or you can check me out at udemy.com. I have a CISS certification out there at Sean Gerber. Just type in Sean Gerber. And then reducecyberrisk.com will take you to the Udemy site for right now. And then we'll go on into SeanGerber.com to provide you that information as well. All right, we'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.